Hi and welcome to Rub, Smoke and Sauce. Today we're going to try a couple of new things. Firstly, cooking a decent sized brisket on a master touch rather than an offset. And secondly, seeing how the flavours of Korea marry with the smoked beef flavour. So the ingredients you're going to need for the marinade are up on screen now, but the two most important are the gochujang, which is a Korean chili paste, and the soy sauce, which really does have to be the best quality soy sauce you can get your hands on. So once that's marinated overnight in those ingredients, I gave it a further dust with the ANO Korean rub. You can see the sesame seeds on top there. And then put a couple of chunks of oak wood and get the smoke rolling. So after about 90 minutes or so, best thing to do is to turn the brisket around so that one side isn't getting the fierce heat all the time, because obviously you don't have quite the distribution of heat you would have in an offset or in a WSM or something of that nature where you've got a barrier. You've got more of a direct contact with heat. At this point I've also just put a chunk of wood underneath to make the meat bow over a little bit, because it was starting to pool on the top, which can start to really soften up the bark. So once we got up to around about 155, 160 degrees internal, the meat was in the stall. We then got it wrapped up in some heavy duty foil, popped it back onto the barbecue and let it run again, hopefully until around about 200 degrees. We got up to around about 203 degrees internal, and as you can see, the meat is probing very, very tender indeed. All we need to do now is wrap it up in a couple of blankets, get it in a cooler, and get it rested, ready for carving up later on. So let's see what this hard work has got us. Let me get it off this foil, because that will make it a lot easier for you to see. Out the way. So, got the point at the top here. Let's separate the point off. This has been resting for just over an hour, so it's still quite hot, as you can see. Dog almost got a very nice treat there. So there's a point there. We have the flat. There we are. Excuse my fingers. Let's see what we've got. Here. Not as much smoke ring as I'd have thought it would have had. Let's see the bend test. You can see there, that's not bad. And the pull test, yeah, that's good. Yeah, and we have a little bit of a smoke ring here. Not quite as much as I would have thought, but hey, let's see what it tastes like. That's beautiful. Totally recommend trying out the seasoning we put on as the marinade. Let's go to the point, because this has even more of the bark on it. So let's Let's see where we're at with the point. Okay. So again, tender as you like, it pulls apart. The sweetness of that Korean marinade really comes through. It's beautiful. Well, there we go. Very successful brisket on a Master Touch 57. You don't need to have a massive cooker. You don't need to spend 12 to 14 hours cooking a brisket. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you again next time.